Hello? Thanks for joining us again on the channel. This one's been on my radar for a while, and now, thanks to a friend who got his hands on it, I finally get to share the experience with you. Before we get started, feel free to check out the discount link in the description and the pinned comment. Now, let's not waste any more time and jump right into the details.
Now, let's hear directly from our first reviewer about their experience.
This reviewer was a first-time user of this type of personal electric vehicle and came away quite impressed with the overall experience. A major highlight for them was the smart app integration. They found it incredibly useful to connect the device to their phone to monitor key data like remaining battery life and total usage time. The app also provided a sense of security, allowing them to remotely lock the vehicle, and offered convenient control over settings like the maximum speed and the lighting system. When it came to the actual ride, our reviewer, who weighs around 175 pounds, noted that this commuter device performs well, reaching a decent speed on flat terrain. However, they did point out that it's not really built for tackling steep hills, where it understandably struggles to maintain power. This is a consideration for potential users in hilly areas, but for general commuting on mostly level ground, it proved to be more than adequate. The built-in safety features were another positive. The client loved the automatic headlights and brake lights that activate in low-light conditions, though they can also be turned on manually from the handlebar display or the app. A particularly nice touch is that the brake lights flash when the brake is engaged, increasing visibility for others. The braking system itself was described as effective and reliable. The onboard screen is clear and allows for easy switching between miles and kilometers per hour. While the user did mention that a full recharge takes several hours, they concluded that this personal transporter is a fantastic option for both teenagers and adults, representing a great value. As a final piece of advice, they strongly recommend always wearing a helmet for safety.
Fantastic. Now, let's see what insights our next reviewer has to offer.
This reviewer purchased this electric scooter seeking a fun and convenient way to travel around their neighborhood and for recreational use, such as during camping trips. Upon arrival, the initial assembly was found to be remarkably straightforward. Our reviewer noted that the process was as simple as unfolding the main body, inserting the handlebar into the central pole, and securing it with just a few screws. The device's compact and foldable design was a major plus, making it easy to store and transport. Weighing around 30 pounds, it is manageable enough for most people to carry when necessary. On flat surfaces, this personal vehicle performs admirably, reaching a respectable top speed that makes quick trips enjoyable. When faced with inclines, the performance understandably adjusts. This client found it could handle moderately steep hills at a reduced but functional speed, though it might require a little manual push to assist it on the steepest climbs. For their particular needs, this was perfectly acceptable. The overall ride quality is described as very smooth, supported by a build that feels solid, durable, and safe. Essential features like a bright headlight, a rear tail light, and responsive handlebar brakes were also appreciated, adding to the feeling of security while riding. Perhaps the best testament to its usefulness came during an unexpected event on its very first outing. The reviewer ended up joining a search for a neighbor's lost pet. This e-scooter proved to be an invaluable tool, allowing them to cover a lot of ground quickly and efficiently, turning a simple test ride into a practical mission. The battery life held up impressively throughout this extended use, proving its reliability from the very beginning.
Great! Now let's see what our next reviewer has to say about their experience.
This reviewer has been absolutely thrilled with this electric scooter, finding it to be a truly fantastic piece of equipment. Our reviewer initially acquired this two-wheeled companion primarily to help transport an equipment bag across the often sprawling grounds of large softball venues. The journey from the parking lot to the playing fields can sometimes stretch over a mile along various paths, making the trek quite a haul on foot, especially with gear in tow. With this scooter, our reviewer can simply strap on the bag and effortlessly glide to the field, cutting down travel time significantly and arriving feeling much fresher. Beyond its primary function of easing equipment transport, this client has discovered other valuable uses. For instance, it's proven incredibly handy for quick trips to the real restrooms when the opportunity arises, offering a much preferred alternative to the portable facilities often found at such events. In terms of performance, our reviewer reports hitting speeds of up to 15 miles per hour when riding solo on flat surfaces, and a respectable 13 miles per hour even with the equipment bag secured. This personal electric vehicle also demonstrates a surprising versatility, capable of slowly navigating around obstacles or people by briefly rolling onto the grass when necessary. A common question our reviewer frequently encounters is about its portability, specifically if it folds and if it's manageable to lift into a car. Our reviewer is pleased to confirm that yes, it folds down compactly, and lifting it into a vehicle is quite straightforward, making it highly convenient for transport and storage. It's a rare occurrence these days to encounter a product that genuinely compels our reviewer to share such a positive experience, but this electric scooter has certainly done just that. It has consistently delivered on its promise of convenience and efficiency, making daily routines smoother and more enjoyable. Happy scooting indeed.
Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts. See you next time.